Where are your stormwater, SPCC, or other similar environmental inspections? Do you have instant access to them so that you can see if they are even being done? Do reports contain open and closed action items by dates? Are these plans accessible to anyone that needs to view them? Do they contain current regulations, permits, proper certifications, or other necessary items? Are specific components like maps and specifications being properly updated? These are questions that industry professionals are presently considering as a growing emphasis is placed on environmental compliance and enforcement in our communities nationwide. Commercial business and industrial type operations take no exception to this. To all these questions and issues, we solve those problems and provide the solution using the latest in cloud technology. We are pleased to introduce to you Compliance Go, a true online cloud-based environmental inspection management system. We are appreciative of your time and interest to learn more about our product and allowing us to connect the dots in ensuring the effectiveness and efficiency of your company's environmental compliance. Companies that are in business for the long haul are consciously aware of regulatory enforcement and oversight. On the same token, there exists all the incentive in the world to avoid fines, violations, penalties, consent decrees, potential operational shutdowns, anything that would hinder progress, especially if odds are that it can be avoided. Drama-free is a good goal. For this very reason, we know that we are not wasting your time. Federal, state, and/or local regulations are very specific when it comes to how these plans are managed. After all, these become the court documents in the case of a regulatory review, derived of self-monitoring documentation that is required by their complicated regulations. Though the details may vary, the documentation process remains constant. Observation-based inspections must take place from boots-on-the-ground individuals. Any needed corrective action items arising from something that needs to be addressed or was found to be out of compliance must be noted. Upon noticing action items, they need to be corrected and put back into compliance. And finally, those action items have to be verified by documentation that they have been resolved. From here, the process continues to repeat over and over again as long as regulations apply and/or permits are held. As inspections and documentation demands within these regulations grow more complex, coupled with both ever-increasing regulatory oversight and a social consciousness of environmental concerns that has everyone under the microscope, companies are desperately trying to solve how to best meet them to stay compliant and avoid the negative publicity, costly fines, and penalties that are on the rise. All of this while trying to build profits. Does this current state of affairs not beg the simple questions of how and what? So what is the best way to efficiently manage these regulations legally with their ongoing inspections, documentation, and reporting? What is the best way to accomplish this within your business? Company management personnel have been trying to figure out the best way to perform and manage components within these regs on site for quite some time. Mailboxes, lockboxes, spreadsheets, handwritten checklists and notes, and other methods have been painstakingly used for quite some time to try and meet these regulations. However, as you can imagine, inspections are often missed, action items are not noted or communicated, and documents commonly go unkept. In some instances, these court documents are even lost and vandalized, stolen, mismanaged, weathered, and ultimately not compliant. Company management personnel often struggle when emphasizing the need for continual upkeep and management of the SWIP and SPCC, especially if the only way to see if the plans are being managed and inspections are being performed is to actually drive to the site to view what is going on. When this is the case, compliance accountability due to the lack of accessibility and verification takes a dive, while liability risk skyrockets, thus becoming a major problem for any company, let alone companies with multiple regulated facilities and operations. We know that we have a true solution in the Compliance Go online environmental inspection management system, one that has proven successful for so many companies across the country, one which was implemented for the overall bottom line and significant enhancement to their programs and operations, while providing simple management of the required ongoing documentation and upkeep of regulated environmental items, all done electronically. In other words, getting rid of the paper and binders in exchange for a real solution from a true cloud-based application that enables support from computers, tablets, smartphones, etc. all in an effort to enhance your program and overall company compliance through efficiency and sustainability. With the savings in time and costs, those factors alone being the driving essence of implementing technology to begin with. Simple economics, really. One of the strongest factors of our cloud-based system to consider is the significant gain in the enhancement of communication. Upon easy implementation and setup of Compliance Go, the system will automatically trigger to send out notifications of ongoing critical task items to field inspectors and personnel. From here, those same field inspectors have the very tool to perform the required inspections and other informational upkeep. Upon completion, that information is now accessible to company management in real time. In the event that critical task items are not performed with the set frequency, reminders can be sent to both field inspectors as well as field supervisors. As a compliance failsafe, secondary tiered follow-ups can be sent to company management in the event that inspections have still not been performed and area supervision has not resolved the situation. Compliance falling through the cracks is not an option. The intrigue to this enhanced communication lies in the accountability and accessibility that is provided by Compliance Go. What if you're a larger company with more than 2 facilities? Makes no difference. Compliance Go operates in the same manner, providing notifications and follow-ups to those who need it in the field. Tiered management follow-ups, again in an effort to ensure that compliance does not fall through the cracks. In the event that you're an even larger organization, perhaps a parent corporation with sub-companies and multiple facilities and sites, Compliance Go will again operate in the same manner, providing notifications, follow-ups, tiered follow-ups, providing accountability and accessibility to meet compliance demands. You can't manage what you can't see. In the case of environmental management, poorly executed inspections, action item responses, documents, and maps equal heavy fines and penalties. We solve that. Compliance Go provides an online database that allows for an unlimited amount of upload storage space for electronic documents. This allows for quick, convenient accessibility to any authorized persons with internet connection. As well, Compliance Go provides standardized inspection forms that can be custom tailored to the demands for any demographic area. The system also provides its users easily read and understood inspections and reports. The system also automatically drives action items from the inspection process. Compliance Go is the tool that provides the essential process to manage and track action items from the first report until rectified completion and final verification. As well, you can easily amend and update maps through our simple drag-and-drop mapping system while in the field, a significant enhancement from redlining with pens and markers. Got inspections? Who exactly does Compliance Go apply to? Perhaps you're an auto salvage and/or recycling facility performing inspections. Maybe you're providing inspections for an industrial or commercial manufacturing operation. What about environmental inspections for construction activities and other projects? Maybe you're with an asphalt production company. Or perhaps you're even with the aggregate industry or other construction material producing companies. Compliance Go applies to all of these and so many more. Compliance Go simplifies and enhances the compliance effort. But realistically, what does that mean and how does that help people charged with the responsibility to perform the inspections, maintain the documents, and rectify the final results? Let's take a look.
Compliance Go is a true cloud-based system. It was designed specifically for the World Wide Web and is hosted on Amazon Web Services. It is compatible with all web browsers and accessible 24/7 from any internet connection in the world. It is a true multi-user, multi-function system. Because it's web-based, system users do not need to purchase any hardware and do not need to have IT personnel to administrate and manage the system. All functions of Compliance Go are managed from the administrative interface. An unlimited number of companies, regions, or divisions can be added to the system. Within each project, division, or region can be added multiple sites, facilities, or projects. Many functions of Compliance Go are managed from the site information page, such as assigning inspections, auditing and monitoring forms, viewing documents, uploading SWIPs, site plans, SBCC plans, viewing our inspection history and action logs, viewing site maps, and site permits. The ability to inspect, audit, or monitor various operations within your company is central to Compliance Go. Compliance Go comes automatically with a set of system-defined inspections with a very powerful and flexible administrative tool. These preset inspection forms that are provided within Compliance Go can be used by any company. They can be used as written, or they can be modified. An administrator can either modify existing inspections in Compliance Go or add new ones to it. When they do that, these inspection forms become proprietary to their operations and can be used over and over again on any site at any time. Some jurisdictions require that specific forms be utilized. When that is the case, Compliance Go can create the form for the administrator and they become a regular part of their set of inspections. Assigning inspections to a site, project, or facility puts Compliance Go on autopilot. Specific inspection forms can be selected and the frequency that the inspection needs to be performed. Once a start date has been selected, Compliance Go will automatically notify those responsible for the inspection via email. Multiple inspections can be assigned to the same site, project, or facility. To assure 100% compliance, follow-up reminders can be activated for the inspection. The length of time for the first reminder if an inspection is not completed can be selected, along with additional reminders at a set frequency and the total number of reminders to be sent. For comprehensive management of environmental compliance, Compliance Go provides a second level of notification if inspections have not been performed. This allows those with oversight responsibility to be notified when inspections are past a set time, assuring that upper management knows if a compliance inspection has been missed. This capability allows those with oversight to not be burdened by the everyday activities, but kept informed when necessary. Those to receive notifications, follow-ups, or reports and action logs can easily be controlled here on the site information page. When field personnel receive an email notification that an inspection is due, they log into the system and then go to inspections to select their site, project, or facility. A great feature of Compliance Go is the displaying of any open action items prior to entering the inspection. This allows the inspector to close action items that have been completed but not closed by clicking on the open action item, and a reminder of items that are still pending. Performing an inspection automatically drives action items when the question is answered no, and creates an action log at the same time the question is performed. When an inspection is completed and saved, it forms a part of the inspection history for that particular site. Inspections are displayed, and if they are in red, it indicates there are open action items. All inspections and action logs can be viewed, printed, or emailed. Documents can be uploaded, managed, and viewed under the Documents and Permits tab. Sites and project maps can be uploaded in Compliance Go. This allows the field representative to update and maintain the maps when performing the inspection. Since all work performed by field personnel in Compliance Go is available immediately for administrators, those with oversight can view in real time the status of any site, project, or facility, along with inspection results, action logs, documents, and maps.
Implementation and setup of Compliance Go is simple. For a low flat rate with flexible options for larger operations, Compliance Go provides an all-inclusive package of features without all the hassle of additional fees or hidden costs. Moreover, there are no contracts, thus allowing us to work for your business. Never has there been more incentive for the implementation of technology to enhance operational processes than this day and age, where most everyone has a smartphone, a tablet, or access to a laptop computer. 3-ring binders and hard copies of the plans, inspections, and all that other stuff are simply things of the past. Electronic performance and management of all things environmental is the process of the future, no different than our online banking accounts or filing our taxes electronically. This increases profitability, provides more flexibility, and drives improved sustainable compliance. Again, simplifying input and enhancing output. We are appreciative of your interest and invite you to contact us today for additional details and pricing.